The universe does not wake up for joy. Joy barely registers. Joy is background noise, elevator music in a hotel lobby where nothing important ever happens. Pain, though. Pain flips the breaker. Pain lights the whole grid. The moment the first shard bites skin, the universe is suddenly wide awake. Pupils dilated, leaning forward, interested. Broken glass underfoot, dragged across nerve endings with slow intention. The blood is not dramatic, it is practical, functional, just enough to sting, just enough to keep the body honest. And the universe watches closely. This is the frequency it understands. He keeps moving because everyone does. Because somewhere deep in the wiring is the belief that pain is a passage, a toll booth. Pay here and meaning waits on the other side. Insert suffering, receive wisdom. Insert blood, receive relief. So he pays, and he survives. Healing arrives quietly. No announcement, no ceremony. Just stiffness in the joints, soreness that feels like memory lodged in muscle. Cuts close, scabs fade, scar tissue forms its pale bureaucratic armor. He rebuilds, rests, adjusts, tells himself this is how it works. And then comes the setup. The pain backs off, the road smooths out. The universe invites him into the passenger seat. The engine hums. The air moves through the open window like permission. The sky softens into a blue that feels cooperative. He thinks, here we go. This must be the part people talk about. Alignment, flow, momentum. The cosmic nod that says, you passed. You get to ride now. They drive together. Not long, just long enough to relax. Long enough to imagine conversation, long enough to think the endurance meant something. Then the car slows. Not suddenly, not violently, just enough to suggest intention, reflection, a shared pause. He thinks, this is it. The car drifts onto the shoulder. He opens the door, steps out. The air is warm, pleasant. A beautiful day, almost suspiciously so. The kind of weather that makes you believe in mercy if you are not careful. He turns back to speak. The door slams. The engine snarls. Before his body can catch up with the idea, the car surges forward. Tires bite asphalt. The universe does not look back. No wave, no apology, no explanation. Just acceleration. Gone. Dust rises and settles like punctuation. The tail lights shrink, then vanish, like a bad idea retreating into memory. And there he is, standing on the shoulder of a highway that does not give a single solitary damn. The day is perfect. Blue sky, light breeze, birds moving freely overhead. Traffic hums past in the distance. Somewhere, a radio plays something upbeat and unaware. That is the real wound. Not the glass, not the blood, not even the abandonment. The indifference wrapped in sunshine. He stands there as the reactions cycle through him at high speed. Rage first, automatic, fists tightening without instruction. He shouts once. The sound disappears immediately. Then the hollow arrives. Familiar, heavy. The quiet understanding that he misread it again. That he projected meaning onto momentum. That he mistook coincidence for partnership. He sits on the guardrail, looks at his hands. The scars are still there. Quiet now. Polite. Proof that something took everything from him and moved on without ceremony. That is when it lands. The universe never promised the ride. He did. He wrote the contract in his own head, signed it, believed endurance implied reciprocity. It does not. Traffic continues. Somewhere, someone is falling in love. Somewhere, someone else is breaking. The system holds both without blinking. He breathes. Once. Twice. Standing up does not feel heroic. It feels practical. Waiting suddenly feels like agreeing to a story already finished without his consent. He brushes the dust from his clothes, chooses a direction. The universe does not return. The weather stays nice. The road stays wide. And still he walks. Not because it will be rewarded, not because the ride might come back, but because motion, stubborn and unspectacular motion, is the last thing on that highway that belongs entirely to him.